We have already discussed the definition of career planning and the nature of career planning. Now we move on to the objectives of career planning. To provide and maintain appropriate manpower resources in the organization by offering careers, not jobs. To provide environment for the effectiveness, efficiency and growth of its employees and motivating them to contribute effectively towards achieving the objectives of the organization. The first is that what are the objectives of career planning? It's mainly to provide and maintain the appropriate manpower resources. Then motivate them. Next, to map out careers of various categories of employees suitable to their ability and their willingness to be trained and developed for higher positions. So it's the objective of career planning to provide training and development so that the individuals can move to higher positions. To have a stable workforce by reducing absenteeism and employee turnover. It is not good to have frequent changes in the hiring of employees in an organization. If at every 6 months or 1 year employees leave their jobs, something must be wrong both with the employees as well as the organization. So it's one of the objectives of career planning that to have a stable workforce. To cater to the immediate and future human resources need of the organization on a timely basis, that is recruitment. To increase the utilization of managerial reserves within organization. So these are some of the important objectives of career planning. Now what are the steps in career planning process? Step 1. Most important, self-assessment. First thing, it is mandatory that you know and assess yourself. You need to collect information about yourself while deciding about a particular career option. And for that, you must analyze your interests, your abilities. You must have full knowledge about your abilities. What can you do? How can you do? How much equipped you are with knowledge, with skills, desired lifestyle and personal traits, and then study the relationship between the career opted for and the self. Only after assessing yourself properly, then you move to study the relationship between the career you have chosen and how it is related to yourself, to your personality, to your interests, to your aptitudes and abilities. Step 2, goal setting. Set your goals according to your academic qualification, work experience, priorities, and expectations in life. Once your goal is identified, then you determine the feasible ways and objectives how to realize it. You are a student of humanities. You cannot opt for a technical job. So first you set goals, and that should be as per your qualifications, academic qualifications. That is very important. And whatever work experience you have in that field. Then there has to be priorities also and expectations in life. What do you want out of your career? You have chosen a particular field to work, and what are your expectations regarding that particular field? So only once your goal is identified, then only you can determine the possible ways, the feasible ways and objectives how to realize those goals. Now step 3, academic or career options. Narrow your general occupational direction to a particular one by an informatory decision-making process. Analyze the career option by keeping in mind your present educational qualification and what more academic degrees you need to acquire for it. So the same thing, analyze the career option by keeping in mind your present educational qualification, and also you must keep in your mind that what are the degrees you need to get that particular job that you have aspired for. Step 4, Plan of action. Recognize those industries and particular companies where you want to get into. So do a research work. What are the available industries and companies where there are jobs? Make the plan a detailed one so that you can determine for how many years you are going to work in a company in order to achieve maximum success, and then you can switch on to another. Decide where you'd like to see yourself after 5 years and in which position. Catch hold of opportunities. Opportunity comes but once. It's not that opportunities will be available for you all the time. Whenever you decide to get into a new job, don't think that there will be available of opportunities. So grab the opportunities when it comes, thinking that this will be your last opportunity. So whenever you get an opportunity to prove yourself and get into your desired career, try to convert it into every way for suiting your purpose. Remember, a successful professional is also quite opportunistic in his moves, examining every opening to turn to his favor.